Part A, Step 7, calculate Holt Winters Multiplicative Seasonal Model. So we're going to start by copying the additive one over to AD23. So I'm going to escape out of the chart, go to our additive one, start from cell X23, which will expand to the whole X to AB, shift and down to line 50, Control C, and then paste that in AD. Good. Then we're just going to change the word additive to multiplicative, and we're going to update the formulas. I've made them red, the ones that need to be updated. So let's start with on cell AD to AH23. I'm going to F2 and change it to multiplicative. Good. And then the first one that needs to be changed is seasonality. It's divided by the average instead of subtracting the average. So F2, change that to divided by, and I'm going to autofill it for that year. Control D. And then the level is also, the C29 is changed to a divided by. So the first level and data point is here. See, right now it's subtracting, needs to be a divided by. Trend stays the same at 0, and looks like it's always 0. It's just not very, my product's not that trendy. And then seasonal, it changes to a divided by as well in the first data row. So F2 divided by. The forecast it multiplies it. First off, it puts brackets around because it multiplies both of them. So I'm going to F2 multiply, but I'm going to put a bracket around these. Now that I've fixed the first data row, I'm going to autofill it all the way down to line 40. Control D. Then the forecast, it's still multiplying the row numbers by just the trend, and but then the entire thing, the level and trend, need to have brackets around it, so it's multiplied by the seasonal from a year ago. So F2, I'm going to multiply this, and then I'm going to make new brackets around the first two terms. Enter, and then Control D to autofill that down for that year. So even without changing the MSC, it's still sitting at 22%. And now I'm going to run the solver on the MSC. So Alt A, Y3, and then up arrow, go across to the MSC for multiplicative, and then tab, keep it on minimum, tab, change the variables, up arrow, and the alpha, beta, gamma for the multiplicative, tab, and then space to enter that one, and then Control C to change it, and up arrow, and the multiplicative, alpha, beta, gamma, enter for OK, and then tab, 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 and down to the Y, Control C to change, and choose these ones, enter for OK, and then enter for solve. Enter. And got a little bit better from 22 to 21%, so probably not that much better. And then we're also going to add this to a new series in the chart. So Control Alt 5, Alt JC and E for select data, and then Alt A. I'm going to type HW multiply season. And then the X values are all the ones from 25 to 44 tab, and then the forecast values from AH 25 to 44, enter, and then keep tabbing until you hit the OK is blue. And now I'm going to escape out and go take a look at my chart. So there it is, the multiply. It's very close to the seasonal additive, quite close, and not the best one still. So that's it for multiplicative.